Steeler Nation, what's up? It's been a good little while since we kind of sat down and had a conversation, but as we lead into camp, I kind of want to talk to you guys and just let you know how I'm feeling and what my expectations are at camp and how excited I am, because I know once the media gets a hold of these guys, it's going to be bananas, and you guys are going to be talking about something crazy like the Najee Harris story of him gaining a bunch of weight. And let me tell you right now, I think he looks slimmer this year. And maybe the story will be Kenny Pickett's weight gain. I don't see it being that significant, but you know, he does look like he put on a couple pounds in a good way, in a great way. So I just want to get my thoughts, my opinions out there now. So shall we? Let's go. First things first, I think my biggest question mark, if you want to call it, I don't even think it's a question mark. I think my biggest concern is the defense. And you may be thinking, like, we have TJ Watt, we have Cam Hayward, we have the Minkah Fitzpatrick. Why are you concerned? Oh, we added a vet, Patrick Peterson. That's not where my concern lies. My concern lies, it's just so many new pieces. It's such a big turnover. If you look at the linebacker room, the inside linebacker room, it's really new. Mark Robinson is like, I don't even have the list on me, but like, if that's like the guy that's your foundation, one of your foundations, that's interesting. Love Mark Robinson. Now, you guys know that was my guy going in from camp last year to making the team this year. So shout out to Mark Robinson. Excited to see him on the field. But big changeover in the linebacker position and the corners. The DB room, we are all anticipating on a Joey Porter starting. I think that is probably the expectation. If it happens, it happens, whatever. Regardless, it is still my biggest concern. Just because it's just a lot of new pieces, a lot of new names, and where they all fit and how they all communicate. That is my biggest concern. I think everywhere else is kind of like we can rock and roll, but that's my biggest concern. I am excited though. I think they're all capable. I don't think there's anybody on the roster that's not capable of doing their job in the defense. I'm just want it to stick. I want it to stick. I want it to mesh, and I want us to rock, and I want us to roll. And I think we have a great leadership on defense, so I don't think it's going to be a problem. Adding Patrick Peterson to help lead is phenomenal. Having the Coreys and the Joey Porters on there as well, like and Levi and James Pierre being back and having some level of continuity, but being able to add some young talent is great. It's going to be great for the guys. So moving on to one group I'm excited about are the running backs. I'm so excited to see them, and I'm excited not even for camp. Like, let's be honest, like, I don't want my running backs running around in camp. I just want y'all to take it easy. Take it easy. Especially Najee and Jalen. Like, take it easy, guys. You know, we need y'all to be nice and healthy going into the season. But Alfonso Graham, excited to see a HBCU guy in there fighting for a spot. So good luck to him. Can't wait to see him. You guys know there's no Derek Watt. So, gosh, why is the new fullback's name slip my mind? But I'm excited to see him nevertheless. And then the elephant in the room. Before I get to the elephant, let me go to the wide receiver room. To me, it's always the toughest decision. And so the wide receiver selection and the elephant in the room, which are these offensive line guys, gonna be some of the toughest decisions. I don't know how the offensive line guys are gonna perform. We can wonder. But these wide receivers, I don't know. My personal favorite is definitely Hakeem Butler. Me covering the XFL, I had the honor of watching him in some games, and he's a big deal, y'all. He's a real deal. He's a real receiver. And he can be physical, and he can make some awesome catches. So I'm really rooting for Hakeem Butler to make the squad. We have a long list. Calvin Austin, someone that we did not get to see last year, who just offers speed, unheard of speed. Like, he's fast. Like, I know you heard it, but like, you have to see it. It's remarkable. I'm excited to see him in the fold. Man, and of course we have George, Deontay, there's Cody, there's Hakeem, there's Allen Robinson, which we acquired that nobody really saw coming. So and Miles Boykin's still in the squad, Cody White's still in, Gunner's still on. It's going to be an interesting ride again at the wide receiver position, how they figure that out. Good luck to them on that. So the elephant in the room, we all know the offensive line, particularly that left side, right? Because you have Dan and you have, Kevin Dotson. Kevin Dotson and Dan Moore, who have found themselves kind of fighting for their spot, their starting spot. It is up for grabs. They have brought in a lot of new talent to the organization, and it's gonna get tricky. And this is where I think it gets spicy at camp. I think we're gonna see some fights. I like fights at camp. I don't know why, but I like fights. I want to see some fists being thrown. I don't know how they gonna be fighting each other. Usually it's like offensive defense type brawl, but I want to see some offense on offense brawls. Like, you trying to take my job? You trying to take my job? Well, I'm better than you. You ain't taking my job. Like, that's the kind of fight I want to see. Sorry, I went off on a tangent. But I really want to see some physical brawls at camp. I want to hear about them. I probably won't see them. Y'all gonna let me know when they go down. And I'm gonna be like, I told you. No, but that is the big elephant in the room. And this is where you put your money where your mouth is, right? You go out there, hopefully you've been conditioning, and it's going to be hot. It is going to be hot. It's going to be miserable. And I hope these guys have been conditioning for it, because you got to have to show your A game here. It has to happen here. So those are some small things I'm excited about. Nothing crazy. And of course, I'm so anxious to see Mike Tomlin and hear his bites and what he has to say. And of course, we did such a great job drafting Darnell Washington. Like, I didn't wait to see some of the plays he makes. You guys make sure you upload them immediately. Immediately upload any Washington footage. Any Washington footage, I need to see it. Yeah, I'm excited, but I'm also I'm nervous. Like, I don't want nobody talking about us too much, but I think that we have a good set of guys, and we just gotta get them all together, get them all gelling. I know OTAs was good. A lot of guys had great feedback about OTAs. So let's see what camp looks like. Let's see what they look like in Latrobe and how they can all gel together, and we'll go from there. So I will be giving you more as it goes on, and as we get back into the fold of football. So stay tuned, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, y'all.